with Reiko, and this is all about our trip to Japan. So I went by myself from San Francisco to Narita Airport and took the limousine bus by myself. Like, the entire bus was empty and it was just me in it to the hotel. And then we had omurice, and it was yummy. But I drank 2 Cokes, and they were each like $6, but they were like this big. And these were the receptionists, and they had the masks on, and it was all because of like swine flu. It was really weird. And this is Condomania. It's a store in Harajuku, and you can buy nice souvenirs there. Then this is Tokyo Tower, and it was right outside our hotel. It's really cool, and it lit up different colors at night and all that stuff. This is Sophia University. I went to go check it out, and you'll notice I actually have a Coke in every picture, like in my hand. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a lot smaller than U.S. colleges. This is just randomly on the train. Oh, these are some kids that Reiko harassed and made talk to me. Like, but they were in the middle of some excursion thing. They were really nice though. Oh, and this is at Kamakura. That's me reading my fortune, which had the weirdest English ever. Like this treasure. And it says like what else it says? Like he will comes. It's so weird. And these are my digital macro pictures that I took. They're hella cool. They're really good. And this is our lunch we ate. It was at this like old house that they rebuilt into a restaurant. And this is the Daibutsu. It's like a huge Buddha. And this is my friend Yukiko. And this is the inside of the Daibutsu. That's the head. And this is Yukiko's family. We were playing Daifugo, which is like the Japanese version of deuces, after I had dinner, and we practiced our tongue twisters. And this is Shibuya, where I did like a lot of shopping, and I have a Coke again. And this is he's like Hachi, the famous dog. And he is wearing a Dental Hygiene Week banner on him. And I was like, what? And this is, we went to see the musical, like theatrical version of The Lion King, and it was like totally in Japanese. And I was saying that we look like twins. Me and my character. Yeah, it was really cool, it was really good. And this is at Disney Sea. This is at Disney Sea. It's like the equivalent of California Adventure. Like, in addition to Tokyo Disneyland, they have like a just in Japan Disney Sea. And this is like King Triton's lair or something. And then this is the inside. And it was really elaborate. And this is Hebi-san. Hebi means snake. And so a bunch of little kids kept going, Hebi-san, dete kite, like come out, Hebi-san. It was really cute. And this is like a roller coaster, but it's like has like fire and water at the same time, and I was like, this is breaking the laws of physics, it's blowing my mind. And this is takoyaki. It's like I had it for dinner. It's like an octopus with like in a ball of batter. It's actually really good. This is after I went to Hiroshima. This is Reiko's nieces and nephews from Undokai, which is like a sports festival for their school, and there was like relay races and various festivities. And this is Hotaru Matsuri, which is a firefly festival, and it was really cool because like they would randomly, like everyone was like doing their little like Hotaru Matsuri thing, and like it's a really small thing, like it's not like a big, it was like in a really like small part of like outside of Hiroshima, and so randomly all the kids started singing some song in English, and I was like, hello, 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 how are you? And I was like, what the? It's cool, but it was like beautiful at night, very Japanese. This is the picture Reiko took of a firefly. Well, she was trying to take pictures and it just turned to black, but I made her put it in here anyways. And then this is the video of the fireflies and stuff. And like they would crawl on your hand and stuff. It was really cool. But it wasn't actually incredibly dark. It was like a full moon. And it was like very Japanese with like the old houses and the rice paddy fields and stuff. Yeah, they randomly go like, that's cool. Oh, and I went to this little like community center and gave a presentation about my high school life in America to a bunch of Japanese kids and their parents. And it was about like 10 minutes long. It was really fun. And they asked me some Q&A in a circle, like, have you ever lost your pension? And like this one lady right here, she stayed up at night preparing questions in English to ask me, and she was like, do you know umeboshi? Do you know wasabi? And like all these things. It was so funny. And these are everyone who came. Oh, and then I went to a baseball game for the Hiroshima Carp, and they won. It was really fun. These are Kensuke Momokame, Shohei, and Sho's dad. And we were sitting in like the crazy fan section that only like the hardcore people go to, like right here. And like every 2 seconds they would stand up and start like screaming in Japanese at like the baseball field. And it was like so hot that it was crazy hot. Because the sun was like right here. This is like Hiroshima is like famous for their okonomiyaki. Right, and so we went out to eat okonomiyaki, and this is everyone, like Reiko's family and friends and people who've come to my high school before. It was really good. And this is the Kamada's. Shin, he came to my school in the US, and so I went there and stayed with his family, and that's Sho, Shin, and Mei, and their parents. And then we went to Kaiten Sushi, which is a sushi place where it's like a type of sushi where it goes around on a conveyor belt, kind of like boat sushi kind of stuff. And this is just a face we were making, but this was my last day, and so we went out to eat at this restaurant, and we all rode like mamachari, like old women bikes there. And this is the dinner place. It was really good, and we just made faces. And then this is the day I left. It looked weird because I think I just got out of the shower, so my hair's wet. But that's Kyohei. He's like the coolest kid ever, and that's his dog Fu. And yeah. This is when I got back to San Francisco, and I was hella pissed. I was like, Reiko, this plane better take me back to Hiroshima, or else I'm gonna have to kill someone. So I was not too happy. But it was like the best trip ever. It was really fun. Hi.